The main thing that it seemed like Apple cared about this week was F1.
Yeah.
It was the intro to the keynote. It was all over the place at Apple Park. They did a screening for press. It was like
with an F1 car in the middle of the Steve Jobs theater, like the top part.
And then like Tim Cook, who was sort of mysteriously absent from a lot of stuff this week, was in a big, I think it was a Variety profile that was largely about like F1. It's just, this is like Apple's flagship product is now like a Brad Pitt movie, which is just a weird state of affairs.
What's really interesting is Tim did nothing about Apple's products. The only big press that Tim did was that profile in Variety with Lewis Hamilton.
When Matt Bellany from Puck was on this show a month or so ago, he basically was like, my question for him was essentially like, why are all these big tech companies so invested in being part of the streaming wars when it seems to mostly be all downside? And basically what he said is like, don't underestimate how much really wealthy people want really famous friends.
Yep.
And I just look at that picture of Tim Cook and Lewis Hamilton and I'm like, oh, I get it. Like, this is why you do it.
Yeah, it's very funny.
This is as universally promoted a movie as I can remember in a long time. Like, Apple is partly, it's Brad Pitt and it's the guy who made Top Gun Maverick. And so it's like a big name production, but also it's very clear that Apple is putting like absolutely everything it has behind this movie being a huge hit, which is just fascinating.